Shane, I'll start with you, quickest in P2. What was it like out there this afternoon?
Yeah, this afternoon was good. This morning my car wasn't very good at all. Like Darwin, we tried some things and they still didn't work. So yeah, that's the beauty of these 3-day events. You can try some stuff, be methodical and, get the right thought process and take your time with it. So yeah, we just basically bolted Jamie's P1 car on for that session and car felt normal, felt great again. But, that's part of racing. We're always trying stuff, always trying to get better and didn't work. So now we'll try the next thing.
Do you change anything before qualifying tomorrow?
Yeah, my car didn't feel very good, so it was, but it's obviously still fast, so there's some little things I have to tidy up myself with my driving. I keep in a couple of bad habits, losing in a couple of corners to J-Dub, and a few things I want from the car, so yeah, we'll change a few little things tonight.
Jumping back into the 250 races, does that change a lot for everyone?
Oh, not really. Qualifying's still going to be pretty intense tomorrow, but certainly in racing here, you're going to have to think about tyre wear, like when we're starting P2 on those old P1 tyres, like the deg is huge here, so hopefully that makes good racing for us.
How important is quali on this circuit?
Not very.
You can win from anywhere?
Yeah, I think I started 14th or something last year.
I think it was that, yeah. All right, I'll move on. Will, for yourself, happy with that result?
Yeah, pretty happy. We didn't roll out well at all today, so no, it's only the second time we've had the Friday this year. So when you're not in the sweet spot with the car and you're still new to the team, when the car's hooked up, it's easy to be fast. But when you're out of the window, it's really tests your relationship with the engineer, and we had to throw a lot at the car today. So I enjoyed that, getting some rewards at the end there. We took some really good steps forward, got a really good direction. Definitely need more, but it wasn't a tidy lap at all from my end at the end, so I was quite encouraged to see the time.
For you and Anton, you've come very close in Darwin. Can you get the win here?
Oh, well, obviously that's what we're here to do. That's what we're trying to do, so we're working hard and under no illusions. Very different circuit to what we've been at the last few, so it's been an interesting day. First time we've sort of driven this car around a street track and over curbs and things like that. So some things we're trying to improve, but absolutely, very different style of racing like everyone's talking about. That's what we all focused on in the first session, was the race car, because I think, as Shane touched on, if you've got a quick car and you can come through from a fair way back here, so obviously the race car is really paramount, but hopefully we can have both.
After Darwin, I guess, as we talked about it, it wasn't quite disappointment. You were happy with where you were, but it still wasn't the win. Did it take a bit to get over that?
No, not at all. No, I mean, it's racing. It was, as I said, it was nice to be disappointed because you got to deserve to win at this level. I don't want to be gifted wins, So at the end of the day, we got beaten, but we were there, putting ourselves in contention. So I was just a bit darker myself. Doesn't mean I would have won if I won the start, but it was just one of those things that I felt we missed an opportunity, and it was on me. So hey, it's all good. It's all really promising and encouraging, and I'm really enjoying the hustle and trying to, catch the top end of town.
Alrighty, I'll move on to Cam. Mate, happy with third today?
Yeah, we threw a lot at the car today, trying to learn a few things, and particularly after Darwin, it's good to bounce back and just feel comfortable in the car, and it's given me what I want from it. So like the other boys have touched on, you can always make it a little bit better. So we'll go through everything we did today and find that last little bit.
Jack went pretty good as well today. Are all three cars running different strategies this weekend?
Yeah, we're all trying, different things. It's great to see Jack up there. He's had a bit of a tough run the last few rounds. So, yeah, it's great to see him up there and, a bit of a confidence boost for him. So, hopefully we can, get all the data and make the cars a little bit nicer tomorrow and, have JC up there as well. And
heading into tomorrow for yourself, as you said, you have struggled a little bit, but you're happy with where the car's at and won't change too much? I think, one lap pace is fine. It's more about the race pace. That's kind of what we're working on more so today. So I think we've learned a few things, but won't really know until we get in the race and, see what the other boys can do. Alrighty, and the 250 format, is that going to change much for you guys? I think it'll mean that you can, do different strategies, and if you do qualify out of order, there's more chance to fix it and race forward if you've got a fast car. So I think, the deg's been pretty full on today, probably more so than what we would usually have here. And the other thing is probably the marbles. I think they're going to be quite bad.
after 88 laps. So, expecting probably a few shunts and whatnot if you get offline and get a bit of pickup.
And last question before I open it up. Turn 2 in the race, everyone knows what happens up there. Is there a talk between teams or between drivers in the briefings about, stay clear of that first corner?
Oh, they do every year, but look how it went last year for us. So, yeah, it is what it is. It's racing. You're all trying to find positions and be aggressive. And, it'd be boring if that stuff didn't happen. So I don't expect anything to change.
All right. On that, I will open it up to Connor.
Will, I guess the other two have already touched on it, but yeah, just tell us about how bad the tyre deg is and whether you think that'll make for good racing.
It's certainly, I think we all expected that coming here, certainly compared to the Darwins and Tail and Bends where we've been, where the tyre wear is minimal. Very, very hard. Obviously everyone will be studying their tyres tonight and trying to find that fine line between performance and wear. So, the tyres are copping it for sure. Certainly, it's an exciting challenge. I really enjoy this element of it. It's good to have a bit of everything. Some tracks where you can just be flat out the whole stint, and others where you've got to manage it. So, I think got some pretty long stints ahead of us tomorrow and Sunday, and it's going to be some different strategies with the fueling, and it's going to be, very interesting to see drivers that want to torch their left rear tyre could be in a bit of trouble at the end of a long stint, but we'll see what pays off in the end. But it's good. I'm enjoying it.
And given how, I guess, Sunday at Darwin played out, did you get a chance to do a practice start, I guess, today? And how did that go if you did?
I did a start at the end of the first practice, So, it wasn't the best. But I'm not too... My starts are good. Shane's were good. Shane's starts were real good. So, it's all good. We're always working on it, trying to perfect it. So I'm not too stressed about it.
Cam, I guess you guys started out really flying the flag for Ford, but I guess you got some intra-brand competition now with the DJR boys really up there among you guys as well.
Yeah, it's great to have DJR up there. They're both real fast drivers and they're still the same team as they were all these other years, and they won the Drivers' Championship last year, and don't expect anything different, to be honest. So they're fast drivers. They'll soon work out how to drive that car, and it's great to have them pushing us. And
I know Paul kind of, you touched on it a little bit, but how important is it for you to have your teammates up there, giving you support and being around you up there?
It's super important, and it's great to have your teammates up there to be able to take points off the other guys, and for the team there's 50, 60 people working for the 3 cars, so you don't want to just see one car up there, you want to see them all up there in the 10 consistently, and the others we've all probably had our struggles through the year. The car has been not that easy to drive at times, so it does make it a little bit more challenging, and that's probably why we're a little bit hit and miss, but I think we're starting to work that out, and Jack was right up there today, which is awesome to see, and I think JC will be right up there again tomorrow.